Good evening and salam Ibu Putiriku. China plans to slash taxes, step up spending and provide ample financing to private and small enterprises to help counter the country's worst slowdown since the global financial crisis and the impact of a bruising trade war with the US. The People's Bank of China is confident it can keep the value of the currency, the yuan and renminbi, steady while maintaining a stable but flexible monetary policy. Zhu Ziyin, Deputy Central Bank Governor, told reporters at a briefing Tuesday on plans for 2019 that was set up by top leaders at an annual meeting in December. The governor said the central bank would keep monetary policy sound, forward-looking, flexible and pretendant. Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping agreed on December 1st to postpone additional tariff hikes by 90 days while they negotiated. But the penalties of up to 25% already imposed on billions of dollars of each other's goods remains in place, raising the cost for American and Chinese buyers of soybeans, medical equipment and other goods. North Korea is no longer South Korea's enemy, though Pyongyang's nuclear program still possesses a security threat, according to Seoul's Banal Defense document published today. The enemy terminology has been a long-running source of animosity between the Koreas. North Korea has called the label a provocation that demonstrated Seoul's hostility. Liberal South Korean President Moon Jae-in, in pursuing deeper engagement with the North after a surprising round of diplomacy last year, replaced threats of war and a string of increasingly powerful North Korean weapons tests in 2017. South Korea first called North Korea its main enemy in 1995, a year after North Korea threatened to turn Seoul into Sea of Fire, the term that North Korea has since repeatedly used when confrontation flared with the South. But the global diplomacy aimed at ridding North Korea of its nuclear weapons hasn't achieved a breakthrough since Kim's summit with Trump in Singapore last June. Prospect for a second US-North Korea summit has been boosted after Kim traveled to China last week in what experts say was a trip aimed at coordinating positions ahead of talks with Trump. An Arab Economic Development Summit that Lebanon is hosting this weekend has been marred by controversy days before delegates arrive. On Monday, organizers of the Arab Economic and Social Development Summit, or AESD, held a press conference announcing summit preparations were in place. The turmoil and chaos is nothing new to Lebanon, a tiny country fragmented along political and sectarian fault lines. Even if the best of times, it seems to be permanently on the edge of impending crisis. Now, as a government vacuum stretches in its 9th month, there are real concerns that the ongoing political impasse will scuttle pledges worth $11 billion by international donors and will lead to economic disaster. The summit spokesman Rafiq Shalala said that all practical and logistic preparation for this summit has been completed. Antoine Coche, a member of the organizing committee, said the event's cost is estimated at $10 million, paid for by the host country. The fracas over a 40-year-old issue had led to accusation that pro-Syrian groups were trying to derail the summit because of the absence of Syria. Nadim Ketiek, a Lebanese political satirist, laminated the political scene whereby a political group's unilateral decisions are met with silence by the state. Well, that's all the updates for now. I'm Kamaruddin Bujang. Salam Ibu Putiriku.